So what's the whole value of your portfolio combined?
My whole value is about 1.3 million.
And that's from a standing start, knowing nothing about property, from what you were previously doing.
Amazon delivery driver.
Welcome to Property Investing with Abi. On today's episode, we are here in Doncaster Buttrey to see Beth and see what she's done to her house and how she's monetising her normal house. Hello, hi Beth, lovely to see you. So this is stunning, Beth. I love how you've prepped it up. I love the kitchen style. It just really brings the house to life.
Yes, I think open plan for modern living and family life is perfect. So we actually love to cook. So it's a big part of our day where we'll decide who's going to cook. So someone's up there, you know, we're chilling here and we can use the whole space as a family. It really works well.
It's lovely. It's big as well.
It is
gorgeous
big.
size.
It's great.
And what's through there?
Right through here, this is what's classed as the third bedroom. We currently use it as an office, but we have a day bed in, so it does go into a double bed for any guest. So this area, a bit untidy at the moment, but this is Theo's station where he does his flight simulations and studying for his GCSEs as well. And this is my desk where I do my coaching sessions, my one-to-ones for Touchstone. Right, come on upstairs and I'll show you Theo's bedroom.
Oh, he's a bit tidy, Beth. Have you been in here and tidy?
Yeah, I have. It's generally pretty tidy though, to be honest.
Yeah.
This is the master bedroom.
And have you got an ensuite as
Yes,
well?
we have. Have a look in there.
Oh, wow. Rolled hot bath. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, this is gorgeous. The way they've used the space here is unbelievable.
Because
it's
not the biggest of properties, but it's a clever use of space.
Really clever, yeah, it's gorgeous.
Clever. Yeah. And this is my favourite room, Abi.
Oh,
this
look
is the
at
old
this.
side of the barn.
Oh, wow.
And the beams in here were actually brought from an old ship.
Oh, wow.
So it was originally a butcher's shop called the Ginger Pig, and it became so successful it's now in Borough Market in London.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And
this is stunning.
One side of the Ginger Pig we've turned into our Airbnb.
Your Airbnb?
Yes,
How
so
exciting.
this is our fourth bedroom, fourth bathroom that we've added on and created value.
Do you let guests use this or do they just get the bedroom
No,
and bathroom?
what they do is we have a lockable door and we keep this separate as a buffer to the main house. So nobody uses this when we have any guests, so we can guarantee that they're private and that we're private as well. So it locks. But our guests have another room in the garden.
Oh.
We've built a garden room, so they have that.
Oh, exciting.
So come on through.
This is lovely.
Welcome to the retreat.
Oh, wow. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, wow.
So it's got the vaulted ceiling, which because it's a small room, it just makes it feel a bit more airy and
it feels big, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This is lovely. You can see why guests would like this.
So in this room, it used to house the oil boiler because we're actually on oil for our heating system. So we removed the oil boiler because it was actually ready for replacing. And we've had a new boiler put outside. And we've used the space that it was housed to create an ensuite.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, this is stunning. I would 100% book this and come here and be happy to book it. So Beth, I love the idea of this, but most people would be put off about having strangers in their home. How do you cope with that?
Well, I've got to be honest, at first I was a little bit nervous because you don't know who's arriving in your house.
No.
I mean, fortunately, everything's great because everything's locked to the main house. But, you know, initially, the first few times I did lie awake in bed at night wondering who was here and were there any serial killers. But, you know, all's good and I'm still here.
Yay!
So this is the door that the guests come through when they arrive, their own front door. Also, they have use of another room in the garden. So we actually built this during lockdown as a project, but it's worked so nicely now.
Oh, so it's like their little living room, isn't it?
Yeah. So they've got a seating area.
Yeah.
We've also put in a fridge and a microwave because sometimes I have people who are working away for a week and,
just
they'll bring their meals and I set up with them the plates and everything that they need.
Yeah, this is gorgeous.
Sitting area here.
Oh, lovely. Oh, Tin Man, hello.
Tin Man.
He's like nearly as big as me, isn't he?
Nice garden. It's not too big. It's easy to manage, but it's pretty.
Yeah, you can see how much of a sun trap it is.
Yeah, the hot tub we had to have craned in.
Oh, yeah. But that was fun.
Because we couldn't get it through the garden gate, obviously.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, it's absolutely stunning,
Thank
Beth.
you.
What a beautiful house and what a great way to monetise it.
Thanks, Abi. Well, it's all thanks to Touchstone and the education that I've achieved from you. I wouldn't have thought to have done it otherwise.
Well, you don't know what you don't know, do you? So
absolutely, and the fact that I can rent a room from home and use an allowance of £7,500 a year tax-free is just incredible.
Perfect.
So I'd highly recommend it to anyone if you've got space, or if you haven't, try and make space because it's wonderful.
Worth it.
Yeah,
Worth
absolutely brilliant. Thanks, Abi.
So Beth, tell me, why did you get into property? What started it for you?
Well, I think I've always loved property, to be honest. I was actually an Amazon delivery driver. A bit lost in life, really. And although I did enjoy that job, I was looking for something else. And it was then that I saw Paul Smith on Facebook talking about Airbnb.
Oh, yes.
And just something resonated with me, and I signed up to the 2-day well-through property, and I've never looked back. In order to make a life change, you need to have a big why. And my why is my son. He's called Theo, and his dream is to become a commercial airline pilot. But joining Touchstone, it gave me the confidence because I was not confident in myself and my abilities, but joining this education programme and being surrounded by people who believed in me taught me that I can believe in myself. It's just amazing because by people believing in me, I've been able to share that belief now with my son.
So Beth, you bought this 5 years ago for 415,000.
That's right.
It's now today worth about 600,000.
Yes.
You've taken it from a 3-bed to a 4-bed, and you've used like the extra 4th bedroom as an Airbnb.
That's right, yes.
How much did it cost you to change it into a 4th bedroom with ensuite?
My husband and myself did quite a lot of the work. We just got the plumber in to do the actual bathroom area. So we did it for under £3,000.
Oh, wow.
So it's been absolutely incredible.
So £3,000 to turn it into a 4th bedroom with ensuite. What else do you think you've spent on the house over the 5 years, if you had to put a figure on it?
Yeah, we've put the new boiler in, so that was a bit of an expense of about 4,000.
Yeah.
And then mainly, I've been developing the garden. I've bought some trees and spent a few thousand on the garden, and we've built the garden room. But other than that, it's mainly been just redecoration and changing the look of the house.
So 415 in, say about 15,000 over the years to take it from a 3-bed to a 4-bed, do the garden, and now you've got an asset worth £600,000.
Yes, yeah, it's amazing.
Which is amazing.
It is amazing.
And then not only that, you live here, so you get to live here and enjoy it, but then you rent this bit out as an Airbnb.
That's right.
So how much do you get per night?
So this is on Airbnb for £89 a night. And I end up getting £72.50 from that. This week alone, I've been booked for 5 nights already.
So how much on average do you think you get in monthly?
Well, I set it up last June, and during those summer months, I was making profit of £1,000 a month.
Wow. Just using your spare space in your house?
Absolutely.
So from a standing zero start where all you owned was your own home,
Yes.
you've converted part of your home and you run that as an Airbnb, and we've just said that gets about £1,000 a month peak season, which is incredible on your own home.
Yeah.
What's the next project you did after that?
I bought a 2-bedroom terraced cottage in Retford that had been empty for a couple of years. It had got rising damp, there wasn't a kitchen in. I managed to get that below market value for £85,000.
And what was it? What was the market value?
130 to 135,000.
Wow.
But I only spent £13,000 on the renovation.
And then how much rental do you get for it?
I get £750 a month, which is actually £100 more a month than the house next door.
Wow.
That was renovated at the same time, but they just went in and whitewashed the walls and didn't do that extra to it. I've refinanced to get the money out.
So you put a mortgage on it,
I
pulled the cash back out.
Got the cash back out. I didn't get it all back out. I had to leave £9,500 in the deal, but I was really happy because when I did the return on investment, the ROI calculation that Touchstone taught me how to do, I was really pleased because that showed me how hard the £9,500 is working in that deal.
100%.
And I'm getting 38%, which if I'd left that in the bank, I'd probably be getting about 4.7%. So I'm over the moon with it.
But for most people, what Beth's just saying, they wouldn't even understand that you could do that. So you spent £9,500 of your own cash. You've got an asset worth 135 to 145 that's giving you £750 a month rent. Most people would not know how to do that, Beth. That's absolutely amazing. So you did the one at Retford.
Yeah.
That's ticking along nicely. Did really well there. What was your next one?
I was setting this room up here, but I then was in the process of transferring my pension into a SIP.
Yes.
Again, everything that I learned from Touchstone. And I'd got my eye on a commercial property and I bought it. And it's a commercial building that I now rent to One Stop mini markets.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And how much rent do One Stop pay?
Just over £18,000 a year, and that goes straight into my pension, so it's reinvested into my pension.
Amazing. So you've done that. What's next?
I thought, oh, I'll have a go at auction because I thought I wanted to try auction.
Yeah.
And I'd followed a property that I was interested in and it failed to sell at auction. And I knew from the coaches that they said that's the best time to go after a property, a failed sale.
Yeah.
So I did, and I put in a really low offer, a ridiculous offer, thinking there's no way it will get accepted, but I'll start to negotiate with them. But they must have been really fed up because they accepted my offer. So I bought a 1-bedroom apartment in a really busy little market town for £50,000. I've just renovated it. My total costs were £16,000.
Yeah.
I did have to pay auction fees of £6,600. So my total spend on the property came in at just under £75,000.
Yeah.
I've just had it revalued and I'm now in the process of taking the money out again on a buy-to-let mortgage. But I'm getting all my money out, so I'm getting infinite ROI.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't have done any of this without you.
And what's next, Beth? What do you think?
Well, we're just doing some maintenance on, because we have another little mixed-use property that we've split. So we've got a shop downstairs and we've split and made a flat upstairs. So we're just doing some work on there at the moment. And then I'm going to go shopping again, Abi, when I get my money out from this property.
So what's the whole value of your portfolio combined?
My whole value is about 1.3 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's from a standing start, knowing nothing about property, from what you were previously doing.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Amazon delivery driver.
And for you to be building the portfolio that will help fund Theo's dream,
absolutely.
as well as give him a legacy in a future,
Yeah.
and then he can go pursue his dream. Incredible.
Yeah.
So Beth, because you've done so well, you agreed to come and coach for Touchstone. So tell me about your coaching.
Well, it was a real honour to be asked actually, and I was over the moon. I was trained by Steve, and it's just been fantastic. I never imagined that I would be a delivery driver, and now I'm teaching with Touchstone as a coach. I absolutely love it. Helping people, listening to them, helping them to understand their why and their reason, and to ignite that passion in people to believe in themselves is just the icing on the cake for me. I absolutely love it.
From what you see of the students and what they're doing, I mean, the students do incredible things. What do you think is the number one thing that kind of holds them back?
The number one thing always, I would say, is mindset. And it's that little voice in our heads that tells us, oh no, you can't do that, or you shouldn't do that. And it's about getting control of that voice and realising that actually you can do it. You can believe in yourself and let the magic happen.
So I've had a great time here with Beth, and I hope you've learned loads. We've learned about turning part of your house into an SA and the tax allowances you can get from running it as an Airbnb. We've learned all about Beth's story, from Amazon delivery driver to property investor. That's a wrap. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let me know what your thoughts are. And I'll see you next week.